All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's see if Vinny can pull this off. Maybe not.
Most likely not.
Less talk, more action. Pop it, you stupid. Hey!
There it is. All right. Let's who wants a glass of champagne? Yeah.
Vinny's been waiting to do that literally all
damn day. All damn day. Actually, can you hold this while I pour it? Or grab my cup?
You want me to hold the bottle while you pour it?
Yep. Bish. Pour me some champagne.
So what you want me to do is pour you
yes.
some champagne.
Champagne, yeah. Yep.
Champagne?
No.
Is that enough?
Hey,
do you want more?
Motherfucker, I'll say when.
Okay, wow. Fucking big tough guy over here.
When, bitch.
All right, pal.
Gracias.
There you go.
Cheers, everybody.
So, Vinny bought champagne. Why did you buy champagne again?
Why not?
It's for the way he makes mimosas.
Mine's the
You just
OJ.
take away the OJ.
Yeah.
Well,
A Vinny Mosa
the OJ is a garnish.
is champagne hold the OJ.
And a shot of vodka.
Yeah, it's a Vinny Mosa. So Jared, Bob, Vinny here. Spoon has the couch mic, so if you're watching on the YouTube show, you can't see him.
Producer Spoon.
But he does have some audio access over there.
Introduce yourself.
I'll produce some answers for you to your.
All right, shut the fuck up. All right, shut the fuck up.
Your job is to be heard, not seen.
Yeah.
Even though that's the opposite of what you normally say. You're gonna spill that all over the fucking rug.
I know, bitch. I know.
Did you see that? He was just holding it. If you're on the YouTube show,
That's what he was doing last night, playing poker.
you can see he's holding his cup sideways. So you better hurry the fuck up and drink that, because you're just gonna spill everywhere.
I know. I know exactly what I'm about. All right. Just continue. Motherfucker.
All right, so we're off a slate of Sunday football games.
Terrible football, by the way.
Yeah, not beautiful, not pretty. Pats won though, so Vinny's happy. That's why he popped some champagne here, I guess. I think.
I was gonna pop the champagne anyways, but yeah, no, that was an ugly win, but I'll take it.
Yeah. So I don't know. What do you think? So I said this earlier. I guess I'll bring it up now too and see what you guys think. What do you think is better for the future of this team? So currently, well, when I asked you this question, it was before the game today. So let's just say
It was going to be the 13th pick.
So before the game that the Patriots played today, they were in line at 4-6 with the 13th overall pick in the draft. So let's try and humor me here on the question. What is better for the future of this team? They get hot and say they finish 5-1, so they go 9-7.
5-1.
They finish 5-1 on the year to end up 9-7.
5-1.
Okay, so they end the season at 9-7 and they sneak into the playoffs.
Right.
And they get blown out, or it doesn't matter. They lose in the first round, and they end up with the 24th, 25th overall pick.
They won't be that high. It'll be
So it's an easy answer, right?
Or, hold on. Is it better for the future of the team if they continue to kind of sputter and win lucky games, lose to bad teams, maybe finish with a top 15 draft pick? So it's kind of a wasted season. It sucks to watch. Maybe they finish 6-10, 7-9, but they get a 14th overall pick or a 15th overall pick. What would you rather for the future of this team? Obviously, the answer, what would you rather watch for the rest of this year? You'd rather watch them go 5-1 and finish 9-7 and get into the playoffs.
Well,
but for the benefit of the franchise moving forward, what would you rather see?
Obviously lose. Obviously. Because you want draft picks, you want to rebuild this fucking football team, because God knows this team ain't going to win dick. Right?
Right. That's the theory is that even if they make the playoffs, they're not going to do it.
So I say that every fucking Sunday though. I want the Patriots to win too. It's just it's a tug of war. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're absolutely right though. And the sick part of it is too, they're gonna finish probably probably like 500 for the season. I'm sure,
It'll be somewhere around 8 and 8.
and they'll probably
Whether
draft.
it's 7 and 9, 8
Their
and 9,
first round
7.
draft pick will probably be around like 21 or some shit like that, and it's just irrelevant. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? We've never had to worry about this before because Tom was always here, and we win every goddamn year. Yeah.
All right. So what would you rather see moving forward? The benefit of the franchise.
So say they're the 7 seed and they lose their first game.
Mm-hmm.
That means their pick is probably going to be the 19th overall.
Okay.
So if it's the 13th versus the 19th, I'd rather see them get the 19th because at least I can enjoy the rest of the season.
Right.
Because it'll mean that they played well going into it.
Yeah.
Because you're not turning around the
So
franchise.
you're in for moral victories, huh?
You're not turning around the franchise at pick 13. Because that's where you get the Blaine Gabbert pick, the Jake Locker pick, Patrick Ramsey, JP Lossman.
You can get a real good offensive lineman with the 13th overall
So
pick.
that's
That's a fair enough point. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't want any part of that bullshit.
yeah. So I mean, by the time you get that 3rd, 4th quarterback in the first round, which is 13,
They're gonna bust.
they're not going to be very good. And
They're gonna suck.
like, what's
They're
the
gonna be
point?
Baker
Yeah.
Mayfield.
So that's the thing. They're not going to be like top 8
Right.
drafting.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably going to be around 15. And if they make the playoffs, that's around 18 to 20.
Yeah.
18 to 21, right? What's my math? 32 teams, 14 make the playoffs. So let's pick 19, 20.
It's 18 through 32 are playoff teams.
The math's good, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not.
And honestly, too,
Different.
like I don't
So if
think
you're the last team in the playoffs with the worst, I don't know what they would do for tiebreak. The draft tiebreakers might literally be a coin.
It's a coin flip.
And also,
So if
I
you're
don't
the
think,
last team, if you're the last team into the playoffs and you lose in the first round, you're going to be picking either 18 or 19.
And the difference between that and 13, which is where they were at entering the day,
Yeah.
there's no point.
Yeah,
There's no difference.
Not huge.
You're not getting a quarterback, so therefore, whatever you pick in that range is going to be kind of the same.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of Patriots fans understand too. Like, you're not gonna get 6th round fucking pick that ends up being a Hall of Famer ever again. That's
I don't know.
just-
Michael and Wayne looks pretty good.
Motherfucker. I mean, that shit's never gonna happen again. The closest we ever came to, like, it was Garoppolo, correct?
Garoppolo was a 2nd round pick.
Yeah.
Right. So, who
Cup. Cup.
Your cup, not Cooper Cup. Your cup is sideways.
I got it.
Yeah.
All right, fine, fantastic. So would you rather? Here's a question we'll throw.
Okay, I'm ready. I think.
Would you rather Jimmy G for the last what was when did he get traded? Like 3 years ago, 4 years ago?
3.
2017.
Yeah,
Alright,
3 years
so-
ago.
It's instead of fucking trading Jimmy G, keep Jimmy G and trade Tom.
Yes, I think that would have been the better move.
I'll take the 6th Super Bowl.
I will too.
Right.
But it also comes with a price because then you're gonna suck for the next 20 years. You know?
I don't think he would have sucked with Jimmy Garoppolo.
No, I'm saying. So, what Dad said, you
So you
take
take the 6th, and now you suck.
yeah, you suck for
Yeah.
the next probably 20 years.
But-
Probably.
So this is me outwardly hoping that you can be a franchise that maybe can keep it together, like the Steelers.
Yeah,
No,
Like Steelers down years, yeah, okay, they might miss the playoffs, but
I envy
but
the
they're like
Steelers
7 and 9.
franchise. By
The
the way,
worst,
Actually-
the worst the Steelers went was what 6 and 10.
yeah, they might have had a 5-11 season when Roethlisberger got hurt or something. But
their quarterback didn't leave them either.
I know, but they're always good.
What do you mean? Tommy Maddox left.
That's the thing with the Steelers. They're always they're always pretty good.
Yeah.
Right, and they draft pretty well because I mean Le'Veon Bell, what's his fucking
Yeah,
dick?
that's the thing. Their draft picks are ridiculous.
Yeah.
But like the
I'm
Ravens, outside of a couple seasons here and there, they're usually just kind of pretty good. Like
Right.
I would like for them.
I'm not sold
to
on
be-
fucking Lamar Jackson though.
It doesn't matter. They're generally like a playoff team.
Yeah.
And everyone who's like, oh, well, they have to suck for 20 years because they were good for 20 years. It doesn't have to be that way.
No, definitely.
They're
not.
never going to be as good, but like if you win a title every 10 years, like that's pretty good.
Right.
And
as
that
long
might
as
actually
you're-
be too many.
You're hanging
The
around.
Steelers are proof of that too, because they're always in the mix. They're always in the mix, and they're 10-0 right now, correct?
Yeah.
10-0,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. So
And it's still Big Ben Roethlisberger doing his dumb shit. He's still fucking. Oh,
I would imagine he is still fucking. Yes, Vinny.
I didn't mean that then.
He's probably only 36 years old, and I would hope that his dick still works at 36.
So. Good Ben. I'm just saying. It's just the Patriots don't have that fucking homegrown talent, right? Like the still
not-
like
No,
Not right now.
no.
I don't think that.
Have they ever?
Yes. Back in the day, like 2001, 2003.
Well, if you want to go that way,
Willie McGinnis.
those are
Teddy Bruce.
Parcell guys, Parcell and Pete Carroll.
Well, you did say homegrown.
It was
Yeah.
homegrown,
But that's not Belichick.
drafted by the Patriots.
The best, I'll give you 2014,
Sure.
the 2014 Super Bowl, because you had Jones, Hightower, and Collins when they were young.
Hightower is drafted by Bill Belichick.
And McCourty was obviously a lot younger then.
Drafted by Bill Belichick.
So no, that's what I mean. I'll give you the 14 Super Bowl, that 14 team. But
Go
I
way
mean,
back though.
the secondary was led by Darrell Revis and Brandon Browner, who were free agent signings.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, but so here's a problem with homegrown talent. The homegrown, you still have to you still get free agents.
Well, yeah.
But like,
no, I
okay,
know.
so that 2014 team.
But I just think of a team.
Wait.
And maybe
Ty Law.
yeah. So maybe I'm being a little ridiculous here, and
You are.
And maybe the Steelers are the anomaly, and I'm using an anomaly as an example. But
Well,
the
there's
Steelers,
two good franchises
the
we're talking
Steelers
about.
have been able to draft so fucking well forever, and it's not just wide receivers.
They're very good
They
drafting.
can draft linebackers. They drafted Lamar Woodley. They drafted Ryan Shazier. I mean, I know he had the injury issue, but he was fucking nails when he was here. They drafted Bush, right? Devin Bush, is that his name? They've drafted defensive linemen. They've drafted
The Pittsburgh Steelers are A+ organization.
so maybe I'm using the Steelers and it's not fair. Maybe
No,
no,
because the Steelers,
it's
the
fair.
Steelers,
It's
no, it's
fair.
not because the Steelers are the top. They're the
Right.
best. There's no
Right.
other team like them.
right.
Mhm. Well, what about the fucking Patriots?
Well, we don't know yet because they had Tom
I'm
Brady for 20 years.
talking in terms
Well,
of
motherfucker,
drafting.
They've had
having
Ben for
homegrown
how
talent.
long?
I'm talking about having homegrown talent. There's no other team in the league like the
Oh
Steelers.
no,
The
Steelers.
Steelers
tops.
are better than
Oh,
the
no, no,
Patriots
St-
when it comes to drafting.
Oh, definitely, Steelers tops. Yeah,
They're
Yeah,
better than
by
everybody.
far,
Yeah.
by far, especially at the wide receiver position.
Well, yeah, I mean wide receiver. Everyone
It's
knows
insane.
they can't
It's
miss
insane.
on wide receivers.
It's insane.
But it's what I'm saying is it's not just wide receivers. They drafted James Conner.
No.
They drafted Le'Veon Bell.
Right.
They drafted Alan Faneca back in the day. They drafted Andre Villanueva, their tackle now. Like they very. I mean, I'm sure they miss a lot because everyone misses. But you very rarely hear about them with big swings and misses.
You only hear about when Bill misses, and he misses hard too. I'm not gonna let him off the hook on that easy.
Yeah.
I mean, case in point, they kill Harry. Let's bury this motherfucker more. No.
No. So yeah, I don't know. There's that. We don't have to spend the whole fucking time talking about football, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to kind of go through the first beginning of that.
No, I agree with you on that one.
So obviously we're a couple days past Thanksgiving now, and the show we did pre-Thanksgiving was Tuesday night, and this didn't come out yet. But I saw someone tweeted this, and I saw two different people repost it to their Instagram story. So this is from Instagram. I don't know who Tony Baker is, but he's got a blue check mark on Instagram, and
Social
so
justice warrior.
yeah. So
Here we
he
go.
posted this thing that says, So you want to talk about decolonizing Thanksgiving?
No, actually, no. What was it, Tony Baker?
Yeah.
No, Mr. Baker. No, I do not. Actually,
Nope, actually I don't.
not interested at all.
But he posted
Here
this,
we go.
and then so like I said, I saw 2 different people on that I follow reposted this to their Instagram stories. So it's a slideshow. You know how you can post multiple slides on
I
Instagram.
can't wait to hear this.
So the first one is, as boldly stated by the New York Times, 2020 is the year to tell the real story of Thanksgiving. Americans have been spoon-fed a whitewashed version of Thanksgiving for centuries. These stories are both factually incorrect and deeply harmful to the indigenous community. Invisibility is a modern form of racism towards indigenous peoples. Let's decolonize Thanksgiving. So it's like, you just read that and it's like, remember like we had like the oppression Olympics for a while, like the last couple of years it was the oppression Olympics, or it's like the intersectionality bullshit where it's like, I'm a transgendered woman who's black and I am Iranian. You know what I mean? Like it was, you get points for how many things on the spectrum you get, like that whole bullshit, like the oppression Olympics.
No. So this guy literally fucking put his fingers there. Which way is the wind blowing? And then he took the side, and now he's fucking.
Yeah. So this is coming from the New York Times.
Right.
So
exactly.
So now instead of the oppression Olympics, it's like the racism Olympics and the race for racism.
Wait. Just. I'm a good person. Like I put this in my profile.
Because what we have now is everything leads to being a racist. It's like, what's the saying? Well, I know you're always only 2 clicks away from black dicks, but
you're always 2 clicks away from black cocks.
But what's the thing where it's every argument leads to Hitler?
You two are fucking racist.
I think it's Hitler.
Yeah, every argument leads to Hitler. It's like the world we're in now.
That's someone's law.
Yeah.
You
but like everything.
You two are racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything we're in now is like, it's a race to racism. So eventually, if you go long enough, you're going to be called a racist. Is essentially what's happening, because now Thanksgiving is racist. So let's continue. We're decolonizing Thanksgiving.
We fried turkey yesterday. We're racist.
Yeah, we did. We'll get there. Thanksgiving, and so this is from the Huffington Post. So that first one was from New York Times. This is Huffington Post. Thanksgiving and the myths associated with it have done damage and harm to the cultural self-esteem of generations of Americans by perpetuating cultural misappropriation and stereotyping that leave harmful images and lasting negative impressions in Native American and non-Native minds. So we kind of talked about this a little bit before on the Thanksgiving,
it's
the pre-Thanksgiving episode.
So ridiculous.
About how hilarious it is that white people were like, oh yeah, here's your Native American land, but we're gonna put a statue of 4 white guys' faces that you probably hated you. And now all of these things like New York Times, Huffington Post, and all this are saying like Thanksgiving is racist, it goes against. Well, all you're doing is just stirring the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why not use your powers for something else and say like, maybe we should change Mount Rushmore. Maybe we should do like, you know what I mean? Like they're not actually providing any solutions to the problem. So they're just kicking up dust.
So here's the problem. If there is a problem with Thanksgiving and its associated customs, then why aren't they writing an article that says like, was it Men's Health, the old things that said do this, not that?
Yes.
So if it was like, you know, bring your musket to the table in your fucking buckled pilgrim hat.
Yeah.
Because that's racist. Well, how about you just show up in regular clothes? Like, do this, not that.
Right.
But no, they just write an article about how Thanksgiving is racist.
Right. And so if you're like, well, what do we do about it? Then they don't have answers for you.
I've also got no use for anyone that bitches about stuff with no actual real solution.
Yeah.
I'll drink to that.
I mean, it's like, that's the thing. It's like it's even like I mean, I know I joke about it, It's
don't joke about it. Just be about it.
Vinny, I'm
No,
gonna have to kill your mic if you don't stop talking over us.
You have no idea what I'm even about to talk about.
Yeah, probably not. Sorry.
So obviously, like, it's a joke, but like, so Tom Brady puts the end racism thing on the back of his helmet,
Right.
and it's like, oh fuck, racism's over. Tom Brady put it on the back of his helmet.
Yes.
So obviously that's a joke. Like, it's not
all
going
done.
anywhere.
It's all done. Yeah.
Yeah.
But putting quote unquote end racism on the back of your helmet, well, you're not doing anything.
Right.
You need to do things
Mm-hmm.
Right.
that would potentially stop
Yes.
racism.
Yeah. So now that I brought that up, some may say, well, Jared, you didn't finish the slideshow. Oh, you're right. My bad. Let me continue then. Because maybe they actually have something for us. I don't know. Let's see what's next.
Doubt it.
Now we're going to debunk myths and historical
chance.
inaccuracies. All right, maybe we're onto something here. Myth. So this is like the slide is literally like myth and fact. Myth. The first Thanksgiving occurred in 1621. Fact. No one really knows when the first Thanksgiving occurred.
I don't.
What does that have to do with racism?
Yeah, no shit.
Or what does that have to do with oppressing Native Americans or
What does
indigenous
that have to
people?
do with anything? Like,
Nothing.
you
No-
just picked
no-
the most
nothing at
random
all.
thing. Like, you just picked the most random thing and was like,
How about we just be real?
people say the first Thanksgiving happened in 1621. Well, we really don't know when it happened. Well, okay, but like, what does that have to do with anything?
I have a theory.
Let's hear it.
Speak,
I
Dick.
think it's just like it's a preemptive measure where like someone would say, oh well, you don't want to break tradition, and then like, well, there is no tradition. You don't know the year it started. Like that's the retort. It's a pre-retort.
There's a lot of things we do that though when we don't know what
Right.
year it started,
Yeah.
and then it's like
I'm
what
not
hit
saying it's like
Christmas.
or
We don't know when Christmas.
so for Christians, how old was Jesus when he died?
33.
Or was he 35?
Yeah, we don't
Or
know.
was he somewhere in between?
Right.
Or
We have no idea.
Yeah.
We don't even know if he was actually a real person, or if he was an amalgamation of a couple different people.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Yep.
And that's why like they're like even different other religion's the easiest one because people write whatever they want.
Right.
Well, because we can find
But
smack
then it's
that
like-
down. Yeah.
Like even like Buddha.
Yeah.
There's like 4 billion different.
Wait, Dad,
Things.
you're a Buddha motherfucker?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's into Taoism.
Well, just check.
I'm a Vinny. I'm a Festivus
He
guy. You
reads.
know that.
He reads the
Let's
Tao Te Ching.
rock. Let's rock.
The Tao Te Ching is on his bedside table. So thankfully we debunked that. The first Thanksgiving did not occur in 1621. Woo! All right, we're on our way to ending racism. Let's see what we have next.
Yeah, for all the people wearing the 1621 hats.
Yeah. Like Denver.
By the way, Sarcasm Speaks store is up and live.
Yes. Yeah, thanks for the ad, Vinny.
And your random plug of the day.
Yeah. and over to Vinny with the random plug of the day. Where can they find the store, Vinny?
Well, I'm trying to sell the fucking sippy cup.
Well,
What's up? What's
I
up?
appreciate you trying to push our product, but you need to tell the people where they can find it.
Tell me about it.
Guys trying to push our stuff.
Sarcasm Speaks
Yeah.
at what?
You can find us at Sarcasm Speaks Pod on Instagram.
On Instagram.
Click the link in the bio.
Yeah, click our link in the bio, and it brings you right to our. There's a link in there
There's
to
t-shirts.
bring you to the store.
There's
the store. Oh,
t-shirts.
excuse me.
There's koozies. There's all kinds of fucking nice shit.
Yeah, there's a bunch of there's coasters. Jones bought a couple of coasters.
Mhm.
Wait. Jones, if you listen. Jones, he's a fan of fucking Sarcasm. Take over.
So if you guys want to be like Vinny,
Actually, and if you're listening and go, man, I don't want to be like that drunk asshole, he actually is yet to buy anything.
yes.
So by buying something,
Whoa, motherfuckers! Like, just give me
no,
some
this isn't an
shit.
attack on your character. I'm just trying to
That
say,
comes later.
It will.
if you don't want to be like Vinny, order.
Yeah, buy something from the store.
You definitely don't want to be like me.
Vinny doesn't even want to be like Vinny.
No, I hate myself. I hate myself.
So on to the next myth that we're debunking.
By the way, when's that sippy cup come out? Are we
2021.
still on the air?
2021. Yep. We're alive. So myth: colonists.
Buy that sippy cup.
Colonists invited the natives to celebrate the first Thanksgiving. Fact: no such invitation was extended.
Buy that sippy cup.
Wow, that's some heavy hitting right there. The colonists were not actually invited to celebrate the first Thanksgiving. Wow.
Was John Wayne?
You mean? Hey there, pilgrims. You would think it's weird. You mean the people that brought over the fucking smallpox in their blankets weren't invited anywhere, and
Not the best of guys.
yeah, strange. Dickie, you look like you have something to say.
No, I'm just
Speak, bitch.
hearing Vinny.
Unfortunately, so
We
is
all
everybody else. All right, so let's debunk the next one. Myth. This one's my favorite one. I'm gonna have to mute you, Vinny, if you don't stop that. Myth. All right. Well, the Pilgrims and natives became great friends. Fact: friends don't massacre friends and sell survivors into slavery.
That's like a heavy hand right there.
Yeah, that slide isn't wrong.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not wrong, but I think it's hilarious.
As someone that knows that area, they just like had a peace treaty for like a year. That's all it was. But
Also, who teaches that they're friends?
Him.
oh no, elementary school's already.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a lot easier to sell little elementary school children on.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a Thanksgiving, and that's why we're there.
You know what? You know what we should do?
They'd be like, yeah, these people came over and
Yeah.
they committed genocide.
So, because Thanksgiving is so racist, what we should do when we teach Thanksgiving in schools is you sign up whether you want to be a Native American or if you want to be a colonist, and then they treat you the way it actually is.
I'm gonna use that. Yikes.
Yeah, because we don't want to be racist.
No,
We want to teach. We want to
That's
teach. Your
yikes.
mic is off.
Yikes.
We want to teach how it actually happened.
My mic's off. Yikes, motherfucker.
No,
Yikes.
it's back on.
You're back on.
Vinny. Stop yelling.
Yikes.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to be historically accurate, right? It's got to start at kindergarten.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's true.
Motherfucker, yikes.
Yeah, right,
Yeah,
right.
Motherfucker,
We
yikes.
have to teach the kids, right?
That's
We
where
can't lie to the kids.
that's where these myths start.
We can't lie to kids. So you know what? Santa Claus is fake. The Easter Bunny's not real. The Tooth Fairy is just your mom and dad.
That's.
Kids watching.
Yeah.
That's.
Warning, put a-
How's that gonna work for you?
Well, I don't know because I don't teach kindergarten, so I'll probably be fine.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, listen, I want us to stop being racist about Thanksgiving, and if some of these myths are make Thanksgiving seem as though us white people were amicable with the natives.
Us white people.
Well, I mean,
What a
hey,
fucking cocksucker.
you are white,
I am.
as am I,
Mm-hmm.
and as is Mello.
Yes.
That's.
So if we're trying not to be racist about Thanksgiving anymore. So we have to teach it straight, right?
The cute thing is it's been
That's-
happening anyways.
That's.
Like they
Do
started
you want to have
off
a
like
shot
our
of fucking
parents-
champagne with me?
Our parents' generation, they all learned the cute way. Then like right before our generation, they
Champagne,
learned
yeah.
later on, Oh wait, it's not really that great.
You muted me,
It's
you
not really
motherfucker.
that
You
great
muted
the
me.
whole time, and now like kids today.
Cocksucker muted me.
Yeah, it's fucked up. We're all
Yeah.
like, it's like me of like planes flying by. All back then, it's great.
Yeah.
You really just muted me? You cocksucking motherfucker.
All right, Vinny. So I had to mute you because Dickie was talking and you were gonna yell over him.
Oh yeah.
So the way this works, I know you've never listened to the show, but typically when people listen to this on the audio version, you can really only hear one voice at a time.
One voice at a time.
So if we all talk at the same time,
Alright, so Dash.
it sounds awful.
Dash, you want to take a shot with me?
My point.
No, I'm not taking a shot.
Why not?
I don't want to.
Alright. Kill the food, because I'm gonna talk to Dash real quick.
This might be the fastest episode in Sarcasm Speaks history.
Dash. Oh, well, hell.
Oh,
He's breaking microphones and shit.
I'm not bringing shit.
So the last thing on this thing is, thankfully, before we move on.
Oh, I
Yeah,
definitely
just
dropped
spike that right
those.
off the ground.
I definitely
Yep.
just dropped
Yeah, just
those.
do me a favor. Just throw it. Yep.
Are they broken? Is that fucked up?
Truth, reconciliation, and reparations.
Motherfucker, fucking put me on the fucking
We are in a moment in history where we are being called to reckon with white supremacy and colonization in order to be able to heal and grow. As we do
what
our
the
lifelong
fuck is
work
that? What the
to
fuck is
dismantle white supremacy within ourselves, our families, communities, and
that?
systems.
Oh, shut
And
up.
as we navigate healing from the harm of
Shut
colonization, we, as allies, good use of word because allies makes people feel good. We are allies, must also be active in reparations.
Hey, Des, I thought you hate black people.
Here are the issues that you can support and donate to.
Des, don't you hate black
He's coming out clean on this episode. He seems so woke.
Des,
Woke and so.
Des. You're such a fucking...
Sorry I ruined Thanksgiving. Sorry I made Thanksgiving about hate.
Why does he hate black so?
Vinny, you sure Dante Culpepper wasn't the left-handed
Go
quarterback?
fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
I'm pretty sure Steve McNair was left-handed, right?
Go fuck yourself.
Vince Young.
yeah, Vince Young.
Randall
is
Cunningham actually was left.
Hey, Vince Young held a gun to his head with his left hand.
Imagine that was a thing too.
Jesus.
That would have stunk.
Yeah, I definitely had. I had a response to that. Oh yeah.
Let's dance.
So if we're gonna start being anti-racist
Yeah.
to the indigenous people,
Yeah.
we have some real fucking problems.
Oh yeah.
And Thanksgiving is not nearly close to the top.
Nope.
There are.
Maybe all those things we said in the last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to know what our problems are, go back and listen to the last episode.
Pipelines, white faces on stuff.
Yeah, we literally just took all of their land and then was like, you can have this shitty part that no one ever goes
You
to.
get the swamp, unless the
Sounds
swamp
about
has
right.
value later.
Yeah.
But we know South Dakota will never have value. So you can have that. And we also know that you guys like your hooch, so we'll just keep feeding you that.
I'm surprised after like the Flint, Michigan, like that whole thing, they were like, all right, just move all the Detroit people and Flint people over to
So, yeah.
Did the old switcheroo again.
And they just come at them and be like, oh, guys, we got you some new land. It's over in Michigan.
You heard of fire water, right? We got a new type of water.
You land in
It's
Michigan?
called the dead water.
Oh, no, me, huh?
Flint water.
Yeah.
That's bad water, huh?
So this other thing, Vinny, I'm taking you off probation right now, but you have to behave.
I'll behave.
Well,
actually, hey.
oh boy, that lasted for literally maybe a second and a half.
Oh,
There's no capability.
grab me a beer, please.
They're right in front of you.
Alright, I'll grab myself a
You
beer.
have
Alright, fine.
Yeah, you have legs and arms.
I got an ask a fucking question, bitch. Alright, me? I'm drunk, I get it.
Yes. Speaking of being drunk,
Yes.
Gavin Newsom appeared to have been drunk tweeting recently. So I follow Nicole Arbor, and this was her response on Twitter to Gavin Newsom. So I'll read you the original tweet first.
Dickie.
From Governor Gavin Newsom.
Beer.
I have to give you one?
Good, please.
Today is Small Business Saturday. So obviously this is from Saturday. California is home to over 4 million small businesses. This holiday season, shop safe and shop local to help support our economy and the over 7 million workers that help keep our
Thank
small
you.
businesses going. Now, if you're wondering why I'm laughing, you probably figure it out if you think for a second. Gavin Newsom is the governor of California. And
Yikes.
he's talking about
Yikes.
supporting small businesses and shopping small on Small Business Saturday.
And
Well,
correct me if I'm
thankfully-
wrong, he's a cocksucker, right?
Thankfully for Twitter's world, I follow Nicole Arbor, and she replied to that and goes, "Dude, are you drunk tweeting again? The businesses are closed. You closed them," with a laughing face. So this dickhead closed everything in California, and I believe this week, like all of California's closed now.
Last week, yes.
Like all restaurant, like you can't even dine outside at a restaurant. Starting this week, like all restaurants are closed throughout the whole state. Like that, I know they're implicating more or stricter lockdowns starting this week in California, and this dickhead governor is out there like we need to support small businesses. Well, how? They're all closed. You closed them all.
We're not even supposed to be like doing anything.
But can you talk like how tone deaf could you possibly be? That
Well,
it's almost like he had this scripted.
he's
Where like he knew he like pre-wrote it.
That was the thing,
he's
though.
he's
Like,
probably
let's
being
say-
paid by the right people too.
People have been saying, go shop small businesses because all the money that they're making even in the pandemic, but then he closed them all down. So he should have put an addendum, online shopping for small businesses. They won't have those.
Right, right.
But he's stupid.
He's a fucking idiot.
Because he's a governor,
No,
right?
He's an asshole.
He's the
That's what
governor.
he is.
He's the
So he
governor.
doesn't know what regular people are doing. So he's just like, oh yeah, shop small. So I shop small with my people that shop for me.
Yeah, yeah. He's also there were pictures floating around last week, I think it was, that he was out at a restaurant sitting at a table with like 6 or 7 other people and none of them had masks on. And I don't think there was any food on the table.
That is a stone cold fucking bam. No?
Bury him alive?
Bam! Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude, according to my guy who trains in the morning, that they're gonna recall him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is he LA or probably San Francisco? He's one of those two probably.
What?
Bay
No,
Area.
He's the governor.
No,
Where
where he
he
lives.
Would he
Oh.
live in the capital?
I would imagine he probably lives in LA, yeah.
Well, that's not.
I know, it's Sacramento, but
Yeah. It doesn't matter. They're all. He's not like part of the real world anymore.
no.
No, he's not.
No.
Even if it doesn't matter which one. Even if like you think of like even Charlie Baker, he's Charlie Baker, but he's still at least more. normal
Charlie Baker can go
person.
fuck himself, by the way.
Yes.
If you think 50 states, most of those states, the governors aren't like in Hollywood. Like they're not a Hollywood.
I stand behind that too.
Right.
So
Right.
he doesn't know what the hell's going on probably.
Yeah, I would say there are very few governors in this country that are probably. No, you know what? I take that back. There's probably more than none governors that are actually more like real people. Because I bet you the governors from like, well, I know the governor from Texas is actually a cool dude. Abbott, he's a good guy.
Do you know him personally?
No, but I know I listen to podcasts of people that have had conversations with him.
They
He's
love
like
the
that-
governor
there's
in
a
New
senator
Hampshire.
with, like, some-
Yeah, Sununu.
There's a senator out west with some missing fingers. He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, well, I'm talking just governors.
Yeah.
But
Um,
I think we're on the same page though that Charlie Baker can go fuck himself, right?
Yeah, so I would imagine like the governor of like Oklahoma, Nebraska, like fucking Ohio, Iowa. Like I would imagine the governors in those places are pretty down to earth. Like the governor of South Dakota is,
Like they
you
don't
know.
know.
Have you seen the?
No one knows who they are. Like the mayor. 'cause
South
they
Dakota,
never
huh?
see them.
Yeah.
Have
They're
you,
like, oh yeah, we don't have a TV, so.
have you ever seen the lieutenant governor in Pennsylvania?
No.
This guy is fucking huge.
Really?
He is fucking massive.
Mm,
It's the unit.
what is Glenn Jacobs?
Does he look
Is
like
he
cats
a-
that
he's a-
belongs
he's
to
a-
that fucking Twin River?
I think he's a congressman now. I think he's moved up.
I don't know if did he? Because I remember him being like,
Or maybe he was running for Congress.
yeah, I don't know if he got there. He was definitely a mayor in like Tennessee.
Yeah, I know he was a mayor. But I feel like he was running for Congress.
I just don't understand why sports betting is not allowed in fucking Massachusetts.
So you know what's unfortunate about that fucking cocksucker is he's actually
Wait, which one?
Baker.
Oh,
He's,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
actually a proponent of
Fire
sports
off.
betting. No, he's actually a proponent of sports betting. It's kind of a bummer.
But
It's
he
the
is a
Senate.
cocksucker though.
Yeah, he is. It's the Senate in Massachusetts why we don't have sports betting here.
Why though? They
Well, you got to imagine whoever.
but they would get the fucking profits though. Taxes. You
Yeah,
know what I
no.
mean?
See, they don't care. So they'll sit here and claim poor about tax revenue, but what really matters is how much. I assume that Penn and Wynn
Mhm.
are either paying the senators to hold it up because they want everything to run through Encore and Plainridge. They don't want FanDuel to come in from New York.
Wouldn't Penn want that shit to fucking go through?
No, because they want it all to themselves.
Yeah,
Because
but-
Penn owns Plainridge.
Correct. Yes.
So Penn and Wynn.
Yeah, but it's not gonna work if it's not legal in fucking Massachusetts, though.
Penn and Wynn want the licenses to run through the 3 casinos.
Right.
Mhm.
And then DraftKings probably wants it to run through them.
Yeah, so I assume that the Senators are either getting paid off to hold this up, or the Senators are holding out until someone pays them to push it through.
So what you're saying, Des, is there's a lot of dirty shit going down.
Well,
right
yeah, it's
now.
politics.
It's politics, dude.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
from what I've kind of gathered through all of this, there are a certain amount of licenses that are available per state, right? So there's in-person licenses, and then there's also online licenses. So the in-person, you would obviously just get the 3 for the 3 casinos between Plainridge, MGM, and Wynn, or Encore, sorry. And then there's also online ones available too, and DraftKings would be first in line for
Yeah, I
that
think
because
the
they're Boston based.
House in Massachusetts approved 5,
Okay.
Nah,
and
I don't
I
think so.
thought the Senate wanted unlimited. I thought,
Mm.
Okay.
Well,
and
long story short, that the shit don't work in Massachusetts.
what, sports betting or politics?
Sports betting.
Oh, yes, no, still illegal here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But if I were to have been in New Hampshire recently, which I wasn't, I would have been able to use the DraftKings sports betting app,
Yes.
and I would have then been able to win some money there. But alas, I was not in New Hampshire because you can't cross state borders right now.
Well, you just can't stop.
Well, yeah.
So you can go into a parking lot, place a bet, and
Isn't he sponsored my bookie?
also.
Yeah. Hey, good call, Vinny. Let's get Vinny's a fucking promo guy
I
today.
thought that's where you were going with this.
So, yeah, big shout out to MyBookie.
My bookie.
Make sure you use our promo code SarcasmPod when you sign up. It'll double your first deposit up to $1,000 and get you a $20 free play.
I used it and I lost promptly, but but it's well worth a fucking play. So use this shit. Sarcasm speaks. Is it go to Z?
Sarcasm Pod is our
Sarcasm
promo code.
pod. Don't leave it
MyBookie-
up to me.
MyBookie.com. It'll redirect you automatically to mybookie.ag.
I mean, I'll keep giving my money to Antigua. I don't care.
Yeah, that's
Definitely
fine.
do.
I mean, I would love to give my money to my own home state.
I would love to.
I've been betting with my bookie since what was it, like 3 weeks ago. You gave me that shit.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. And I've lost every time, but that's on me. That's on me. But my bookie fucking takes care of every one of my bets. So,
They're pretty great. I've used them. I've used a bunch of different ones for a lot of different over the years. My bookie was super fucking easy just to get a withdrawal. Like no questions asked. You just pick fucking bank wire. The shit's in your bank account in like 2 to 3 days. No hassles, no nothing. There's some places that you
I
you
don't
have
think
to
it's
have
unbeatable either.
Yeah, no. Some places have a minimum. Like there's one website I've used in the past. I won't speak their name, but they had a minimum of like $500 that you needed to have in your account.
We've
to
already
withdraw.
said Bet Online does that.
Yeah.
But the promo code smacks. That promo code smacks.
It does. It even slaps.
Mm-hmm.
The best part that MyBookie did was for the Thanksgiving game.
Yeah.
And if you took advantage of this, it was the Texans and the Lions, and if you bet the spread up to $250, whatever money was in your account, if you bet that amount on the game, if you won, you win. If you lost, they'd give you the money back with only a one-time rollover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It sounds like a good bet.
Yeah, I won $50
Yeah, it
in
was
the Texans.
literally free money. You couldn't lose. Also, I can confirm Kane is the mayor of a county in.
Do you guys do listening
Tennessee.
questions?
We certainly can.
Listener what?
Listener questions.
Questions.
Yeah. We've had a couple people write in on like in the DMs on the Instagram, and I brought it
They're
up.
always open.
I brought it up on the show.
Let's answer
Like,
some shit. Let's answer some shit.
Mike is pretty frequent in the Instagram DMs. I also just talk to him personally too. But same thing with Sexy Chris.
Yeah.
And also shout out to our listener Tim C.
So what's the top fucking question?
He's but hold on, let me finish.
Alright.
Tim has reached out to us before in our DMs and said some stuff. He sent me one of the things that we brought up on air too. So DMs are always open if you got questions, you want to talk about something, or if you're available and you want to jump on the show, let us know too, and we'll set it up.
I'm pretty sure you can set up a fucking call in too, right?
Yep. We can.
Yeah, but we can also have people call. Well, we can call them in, and they can be on the show too.
Yeah.
Fucking A. I mean, that'll make a fucking show, right?
Yeah, no, it would be great.
Could you also call them and have them in on the show?
I think we could.
I think we could make it
Yeah, I
happen.
think we could.
Hey, wait. There's our producer.
Wait, I think we could also use my phone and reach out to people and connect them into the show.
Yeah, we've actually done that before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we have done that. Shout out to Jones. He's been on via
Sexy Chris, we brought him
telephone.
on.
Sexy Chris was on before.
Is there any questions in your fucking DMs that we can answer?
Currently, no.
Oh, you guys suck then.
I mean, do you have questions for us, Vinny?
Oh, do I have questions?
I may regret asking that.
Yeah, I won't answer on that. We'll wait for fucking ask us questions in the DMs. Sarcasm Speaks, correct?
Sarcasm Speaks Pod on Instagram. Yes.
Twitter.
Sarcasm_speaks.
Ask us questions. We'll answer truthfully.
How drunk is Vinny right now? I would say
incredibly drunk.
I would say probably somewhere around a 0.28 BAC.
Wait, that low?
Well, I mean, you can still keep your head up.
The night is young.
Exactly. That low? The fuck?
Now.
We'll see.
So hey, put it to you this way: 0.5 is dead. 0.4 is unconscious, right?
I'm just saying.
It's usually 0.3 is blackout city. I'd say you're teetering on blackout.
I'm just saying, like, too, it'd be fun answering questions from the people that fucking listen to the fucking goddamn show,
It
right?
would. So if you're listening right now, send us questions so Vinny can be happy. On Instagram, that's Sarcasm Speaks Pod.
We should set up a cameo for fucking Vinny.
Yeah.
For 69 cents, Vinny will fucking make a message for you.
Yeah, but he has to be drunk first.
That won't be hard.
I'm always drunk.
Yeah, hey, if there's a demand for that, we'll certainly supply it. 69 cents for a cameo from Vinny. There you go.
Fantastic. All proceeds go to Sarcasm Speaks, motherfuckers.
You know what would be hilarious is if that actually blew up and we had like 20 or 30 of those every single week. So we're constantly like telling Vinny, like, Vinny, you have to send this, like, because we would like type out the message and just have you read it, but you have to read it drunk. Be like, Vinny, we need another one. Vinny, we need another one. Vinny, you need to read this.
The sick part of it is, this might be the fucking shit you have done.
I mean, we're not going to get rich off of selling a 69-cent product, but it'll certainly be fun.
But we'll have a great ass fucking time. Let's fucking rock, boys. Anybody? Is it on? Let's fucking dance, boys.
That reminds me of the end of the song on the Eminem, whatever song that was on the Eminem show. When he comes out. Is this thing on?
No, that was the.
Where did everybody go?
No. That was a skit. That was a skit.
Yeah, I know, but it was on the Eminem show.
Motherfucker.
Guess who's back?
Guess who's back?
Back again.
Back again. Vinny's back. Sucks for you.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
And Vinny just ticked right up to 0.3.
Buy a fucking shirt, you fucking cocksuckers.
There we go. Antagonizing the listeners.
He also touched the mic, so.
Yeah.
Wait.
Alright, so
Buy a fucking shirt.
the last thing that I want to touch on before we wrap everything up here.
There we go.
Have you guys heard about the zombie minks?
Yeah,
What?
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very underwhelming when you read it.
Here comes
It's
Dickie.
awesome.
Here comes
Like,
Dickie.
Mink as in mink coat?
Like
Yes.
mink as in the things we used to dissect in high school,
I
yes.
never dissected a mink. I dissected a fucking flirkin, but.
Yeah,
I'm gonna move that over there.
I think I dissected a mink when I was in high school. Because I think you had to pay, didn't you have to pay extra for the flirkin?
I don't think so.
I did a cat.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a cat?
What's a cat?
You definitely fucked the cat before.
Don't yell into the mic and don't keep moving it around, please.
Hey, Dick, you definitely fucked the cat before.
We all know you. It's okay.
So the minks. Yes, mink as in coat, and also the things that you dissect in high school.
Flirkins.
So there was a zombie mink that came from a mass grave in Denmark or something like that. I don't know. Dickie, do you know the actual?
Oh yeah, I read about it. So like they killed like I want to say tens of thousands of minks.
Mhm.
Minkus. The Minkus of
Minkus, isn't that the kid from One Tree Hill?
Minkus.
Pinkus?
No, I don't.
Dinkus.
There's no way he watched One Tree Hill.
I saw there was one tree on a hill once of it.
You fucking suck, Dickie.
Well, there was tens of thousands of minken that were killed because they were contaminated with I think coronavirus.
Dickie,
Yes, they were.
Dickie,
They were.
come
They
over
put
here
them
and
in
sit
mass
there.
graves, and they
This
bloated
stinks.
because they didn't dig deep enough.
Yeah.
Is he
They
still
came to the
talking?
surface.
Is he still talking?
Yeah.
It's very on point. But
Shut the fuck up, Dickie.
So there was this whole big thing that like zombie minks were going to be a
Just-
thing.
they're coming out of the ground.
So then, because the internet is the internet, everyone was like, "Oh, great! Now we know what coronavirus really does.
It turns you into a zombie.
It turns you into a zombie."
Well, the minks are turning into zombies.
Yeah. Which I mean, hey, that wouldn't be that bad, right? If say we did go into a zombie apocalypse, like I don't know, I feel like
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I think I could fucking survive.
I'm pretty sure zombies.
How? You mean,
I didn't say I could survive for a long time, but I could survive.
bitch? You could be bitchified real quick. Real quick.
I'm pretty sure zombies can't go downstairs, so like,
Oh, seriously.
like they're gonna fall, and then you just like.
I'm gonna pin you down
Stay
and
on your
I'm gonna make you my bitch. Mm-hmm.
You gotta say that to the whole people.
Is that you? Are you role playing right now?
No, I'm just saying, like,
Are you the zombie, or is the zombie saying that to you?
You're the
motherfucker,
bitch.
motherfucker, I'm gonna pin you down real quick
Yeah.
and make
Who's
you
who?
my fucking bitch.
Well, Vinny's Vinny and Mello's Mello in this situation.
So it has nothing to do with zombies.
Oh no, it has nothing to
It's
do with
just
zombies.
two guys living in the zombie apocalypse, and one's raping the other. It's so cliche.
Yo, fuck yourself, Dickie.
Tails all this time.
But no, I mean, I feel like a zombie apocalypse would be like kind of whatever, you know? Like,
No,
it'd be an interesting way to go.
Mel, I can take you, motherfucker.
Are they horrified?
The question isn't whether or not you could take me; it's how long we can survive in a zombie apocalypse.
Oh no, I win.
You win the apocalypse.
Bitch, hey, bitch, I win.
Vinny,
Yes.
what's the first?
Don't even listen to
What is
him.
the
Don't
first
even
place
listen.
prize for the zombie apocalypse? I need to know.
I put his head on his fucking steak.
I'm not a zombie.
I'm sorry,
Whoa,
Jared.
wait, motherfucker.
Jared, sorry, but first place
You-
for the zombie apocalypse. is
Motherfucker.
United States.
Motherfucker.
You have to
wanna
scare
dance?
off the zombies by putting my head, who's not a zombie, on a stake. So when they see it, they're like, "Oh, I can't fuck around with this guy."
Everybody listening to this fucking show right now knows that I'm gonna fucking take Mello like the bitch he is.
Why so aggressive? Where did the aggression come from?
You wanna dance, bitch?
No.
No, what's this? Oh, what's this?
Do you have a secret thing for zombies? Are you upset because I said I could survive in a zombie apocalypse?
Motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you fucking so hard.
So you want to kill me because I think I can kill zombies. So you have a secret like love thing for zombies, don't you? Do you watch zombie porn?
Definitely.
I'm not gonna answer that right now.
That was a pregnant pause.
I'm
I'm a free man that can do whatever he.
a freaking frequent visitor of Pornhub.com.
Not a sponsor, but they could be. Oh, fuck, I'll take money from anybody at this point.
I'm morally flexible.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, do you want to dance?
Was that the name of the last video you watched?
Motherfucker, do you want to dance?
You want to dance?
The motherfucker that.
Motherfucker, do you want to dance?
No,
Oh,
I'd rather not.
all right. So I have to watch porn tonight.
Yes. Zombie porn.
What's your favorite porn star?
Who's the zombie chick again?
Oh, zombie chick? What are you, a fucking pussy? You're such a pussy.
No. Who's the chick? Who's the zombie chick?
My favorite is Jane James. Look it up. Jane James. Jay.
Ms.
The James is spelled with a fucking Y, bitches.
Vinny, can you spell units again?
No.
Dude, it's.
That was awesome. We were sitting on the couch.
Wait. I'll spell units. UN. I win, bitches.
So we're sitting on the couch earlier, and Vinny's like, I win units. That's UNI. It's.
Ass motherfuckers. Yep. Why where the fuck are you?
So much for the zombie apocalypse. Let's just start wrapping this up because I think I'm about done.
Yeah, it's not.
Vinny, you got a final thought?
No, motherfucker. I'm gonna play off your shit.
Okay. He's just gonna roll with the punches, you know?
Yeah, this is gonna be really great, huh?
Do you have a final thought?
No, just.
Favorite Nickelodeon show? Go.
Oh, ham.
Hey, alright, just do me a quick favor. Don't yell into the microphone if you're gonna yell. If you're gonna yell, move away from the microphone.
Oh, man, like, goddamn.
It has the same effect, but when you yell into the microphone, it creates crackles and static, and it hurts people's ears.
Favorite Nickelodeon show, right?
Yes.
That's easy. Angry Beavers. That's easy. And also a close second is to Cat Dog, Little Small World, Little Cat Dog.
I bet you have a preference for the cat side, huh?
Go fuck yourself. I did not fuck that cat.
I didn't say that you fucked the cat.
The
You
cat
have-
was outside anyways.
Mellow, I want no new bullshit. I know you're gonna get it anyways. Just
You ever wonder how Cat Dog pooped?
They threw up, didn't they?
They
Or was
just
that
throw up?
Something else.
Hmm.
Well, whatever one did to the other, did to the other. I mean, whatever they did to themselves did to the other. So like one
I
time
am
they were
so
like
fucking
attacking each
drunk
other,
right
so
now.
one of them ate tinfoil.
why is he still talking?
I'm saying something from Cat Dog. You like the show.
I know. I'm just being a dickhead. Don't mind me.
What's Dickie? What's your favorite Nickelodeon show? Is it favorite or the best?
I think I said favorite.
Favorite. What was your favorite?
I'd probably take Rocco or Ren.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Probably Ren and Stimpy.
Rocco's Modern Life.
If Ren and Stimpy counts as Nickelodeon, I'll take them though.
Wacky Telly!
Yeah!
You yelled
You egged him on. For
I
that
did.
One. You
I'm
knew
sorry.
that was gonna happen.
I'm sorry, everybody in your eardrums.
Oh, I mean, like, hey, can't fuck.
Don't
Yeah.
yell into the microphone. You can yell away from the microphone.
I mean,
It has the same effect.
what was I
Trust me.
supposed to do there?
Not.
Wacky Telly, yeah.
Yeah, like that. Exactly, like what you just did.
Wacky Telly, yeah!
No,
Not like that.
not good.
Motherfucker. Don't egg me on, motherfucker. I'm telling you.
How are you almost?
That's
as
on
good as
you,
last
bitch.
night right now?
Shut the
So,
fuck up, Dickie.
I'm gonna probably have to go with I'm gonna go Rugrats. I think Rugrats is probably my favorite.
Ah, fuck Rugrats.
What was yours?
That's good.
Rocket Power.
Yeah, when I was just thinking, it was probably between Rocket
Wait.
Power, Rugrats, and
Squid
Angry
was the goalie, right? Squid?
Yep.
Squid. Yeah.
Hmm.
Who's in there?
I fucks with that. Can I replay that or no?
Can you what?
Can I replay that?
You're gonna do a new vote?
Squid. I'm Squid. I'm on Squid right now.
It's on
Okay.
Squid side.
All right. That's good.
Noted.
Yep. We'll make sure to write that down. Dickie, you got a final thought?
Probably not really. I saw the boxing match.
Strong word, Dickie.
Oh, how was
Strong
it?
word.
Well, I've heard a lot, and I saw plenty of, probably about 80% of the Tyson fight.
Yeah.
They said they weren't gonna go for knockouts, so they didn't really go for head combos. So like they throw at the head and then hit at the body a bunch. They hit
Yeah.
at the body hard, but like it was like, all right, like
Yeah.
I get it, and you look goodish, but we know what you're doing.
Right.
And then there was Nate Robinson who just got crashed.
He got absolutely fucking
Which
lights out.
I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. Like I know, like pure athletes can't just go
It-
into another sport like boxing.
In your opinion, who won the fucking fight?
Well, Nate Robinson definitely didn't win that fight.
Oh well,
But,
fantastic.
I thought he was going to be actually someone like with a chip on his shoulder because he's smaller, small for basketball kind of guy. So
yeah.
I was surprised about that.
Yeah. Well, apparently, I know nothing about this, but apparently, what I see through social media is Jake Paul can actually fight. Like he
Oh,
can
yeah,
actually box. Like he's not obviously he's not a legitimate professional boxer,
Yeah,
but
always
he's a legit boxer.
yeah, he's always going to have that YouTube thing over his head. But
Yeah.
in the last fight when he and his brother fought,
Mhm.
everyone said like, oh shit, he's actually like going in for boxing now.
Right.
And he applied to be a pro, and he's got his pro fights going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he called out McGregor, which I like. I also think is nonsense, but I like because he's actually a bigger guy, Jake Paul,
Yeah.
and I think it's actually
So
that's what boxing is right now. It's a big show. It
Yeah,
always was a show.
How big is he?
small.
I'd say I don't know his weight, but just looking at him, he's at like 190 to 200.
Because do you know how tall he is?
Well,
he's about.
So,
the same
Andrew,
size as Nate Robinson,
did he-
I've noticed. Like,
he-
he might be 6
okay.
feet.
he held his own. He held his own.
Because
Right?
I know McGregor's 5'9".
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Isn't Nate Robinson only like
That makes
5'9"?
sense,
Yeah.
actually, for MMA.
I think Nate Robinson was listed at 5'9", 5'10".
Oh, he's
Probably.
I
Yeah.
know he was 6'1", Nate Robinson, quote,
Yeah.
heavily implied there
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
NBA purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So that means, what's his name? Jake Paul might be around 6 feet.
Yeah.
Andrew, I think he fucking held his own, right?
Who?
Your boy over there, fucking fucking Paul.
Yeah, I don't. He's not
He-
a boy. But
He did more than just hold his own.
He,
He knocked out.
he knocked him down, I think, 4 times.
He knocked him out cold.
Yeah, he
Hmm.
did the classic what I did once in a cage when I was exhausted, and it was like, I'm coming at you, and then I got it straight to the face, and I went straight down face plant.
All right,
I
fantastic.
wasn't knocked out like that. That was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
All right, Vinny. Are you ready to roll your final thought off now? Because you're playing off of us.
Oh, I don't have a fucking final
I
thought.
believe
Okay.
his final thought was to interrupt all of us.
Okay. All right. So he the entire
Oh,
show.
wait.
It was, no,
My final thought is just go fuck yourself.
no, Vinny, it was a vigorous success for you.
Fantastic.
So my final thought is I laughed harder last night than I have laughed in I don't even know.
Why?
Like I honestly can't remember the last time I laughed that hard.
Why?
I couldn't breathe. I was literally crying. Like tears were coming out of my eyes. It was amazing. So we're all playing we were playing asshole last night, and we're sitting
Quack,
around.
quack, 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 quack.
All right. So we're playing asshole, and Finn, friend of the show, is the president, and he goes to make a rule, and he says his first rule was we can't use pronouns, so you can't say like him, he, whatever, all that bullshit. Then he switched it to we had to use our Christian names, which then eventually every fucking 30 seconds he switched it to a new rule, and we finally were like, dude, pick a fucking rule. So we finally decided on are legal government names. And he goes around the table and he goes, so that would be Robert, Vincent, Andrew, and Ian. And like the first time it happened, I was like, what? And like it was so quick or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I think you said something to him and was like, what? And he goes, yeah, so then we go, it would be Robert, Vincent, Andrew, Ian. And
I look at him, I go, what do you think Melo's first name is?
yeah. And immediately I just start dying laughing and he goes,
Robert.
it's Robert.
And then, like, right after that, Michaela asked you, she goes, what's so funny over there? I go, Finn thinks Melo's first name's Robert.
It was hilarious. And I just remember being like...
No, because then Finn looked back at me and goes, what the fuck is your first name? It's like, dude, it's Jared. He goes, oh, fuck.
Hey, that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Yeah, so I go, dude, I've literally known you for 14 years. we started hanging out in 2006.
So why would you expect anything more?
And he was just like, I don't know, I'm really drunk.
My man.
The drunkest.
Yeah. Jamie, my dude, you're a really good guy.
Actually, yeah. That'd be good story for the fucking listeners. I don't think it's been told on his airwaves, right?
Definitely has been told.
Oh yeah, it's been told multiple times.
Alright, never mind.
So yeah, that was a really good laugh. It kind of like one of those you had to be there thing, but like I really enjoyed it, and like I said, I haven't laughed that hard in God knows how long because he was so convinced, and it was so nonchalant to start, and then little by little, like each one of us at the table picked up on it, and then he was so confused. And just the fact that he was like, yeah, so Robert, Vincent, Andrew, and Ian. We were like, no.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, like I didn't know if he was like stuttering or something.
Yeah.
Robert. Well, I'm just one Robert.
We do have a friend though that went to Italy one time. Remember that?
Yeah.
He went to Italy one time.
I know a couple people that have been to Italy.
Once.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching wherever you're at. If you're on YouTube's,
God bless YouTube.
Yeah.
Right.
Click the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up button. Some fucking dickhead in one of our last videos hit the thumbs down button. Fuck them. Just click the thumbs up button.
Buy a fucking t-shirt.
Yeah, buy a t-shirt like Vinny said. He's our #1 fan. But also, if you don't want to be like Vinny, buy a shirt because he hasn't bought a shirt. So,
motherfucker, just give me a fucking shirt, will you?
Yeah, for all that inventory that we
We'll
just have
grab it out of the
around.
inventory.
Yeah, because we hold that. We
Motherfucker.
don't use a third-party site that prints out the
Motherfucker,
fans.
I ain't buying shit. Oh, hey, actually,
I'll just take your money off the ground. I'll get you a shirt.
Can we sell something right now? Can we sell this right now? I expect to have a fucking t-shirt right there. Sarcasm Speaks t-shirt.
Yeah, you can buy one.
No, I'm not buying shit. Just give me the shit.
I bought one. I paid for one.
That's your problem. That's your problem.
Honestly, he's got a point.
Oh, wait, yeah. So my producer over there,
It's no
Dickie.
problem.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying you're.
I'm the fucking talent. I'm the drunk
It's
talent.
very simple. The only barrier to entry to obtain a shirt is money.
I'm the drunk talent.
Not if you're an
Dad's
athlete.
also bought a shirt. So the two hosts on the show have paid for t-shirts.
That's your problem, not mine.
So you're not going to get one for free if we don't get them for free.
Yes, I am. I mean, like, why am I on this fucking show?
It's gonna be the most expensive $60 shirt you'll ever get. Because I'm about to take your money that's just sitting under our coffee table, and I'll get you a shirt.
Motherfucker, I'm gonna scoop that up.
No, you're not. It's been there for 24 hours.
I know.
That's our money.
By the way, motherfuckers, like, just give me a fucking shirt. Just give me a fucking shirt.
Okay. All right. So continuing to wrap this up.
Give me a fucking shirt.
Thank you wherever you're listening. Subscribe to the show where you're listening. If you're on iTunes, leave us a 5-star review and write us a review too.
If you're on iTunes,
none of anything matters
hashtag
as far as
shirt for Vinny.
subscribers. As far as subscribers, fucking episodes, all that bullshit, downloads, doesn't matter. The only thing they care about is interaction.
Only thing I care about is like
leave us
shirt
5
for
stars and write a review. on iTunes. It helps our visibility and all that fun shit. So if you love the show and you want us to be a little more popular, and maybe someday we could give out t-shirts and we don't have to pay for them ourselves,
If
then that's how you do it.
if you secure,
You can also spread the word. Keep telling everybody you know about the show. Get us out there. You can find us on Instagram at Sarcasm Speaks Pod. We're on Twitter at Sarcasm_Speaks. Facebook page is just Sarcasm Speaks. We're on Parler and Rumble and all that fun, happy horse shit. If you're on, great. Follow us. We don't really post anything yet, but maybe someday we will. I don't know. And until next time. Good night, everybody.
unsubscribe
God have mercy on
and then
us.
resubscribe. All that bullshit.
Vinny, I got a question that I'm gonna hate to ask you right now.
Yeah.
Have you
it
had a
is.
lick yet?
Not yet. No.